footage of the attacks in Mikhailovka, Kursk region. This video is from 2 days ago. On March 11th, the Defense Ministry reported that Mikhailovka was returned to Russian control. 100 Russian fighters participated in this operation. The Russian armed forces used automatic rifles, grenades, RPGs, and other types of equipment. At the same time, they worked in synchronization with the drone unit, which allowed them to easily locate targets and carry out the attack. In Gorlovka, Donetsk, the drone of the armed forces of Ukraine found a target, a Russian soldier's car. But the Russian fighter at the wheel, noticing the guest in the tail, reduced speed and dodged the attack, moving the car away from the line of the FPV. A smuggled aerial bomb was found and destroyed in the Krasnodar region. This was reported to TASS by the Russian Emergencies Ministry. The bomb was safely unloaded from the truck. The necessary equipment to defuse the bomb was set up, and the bomb was placed in a deep pit. Two Russian personnel walked away after setting up the defusing device. And then the bomb was destroyed with a powerful explosion. In the direction of Kharkiv, the soldiers of the 44th AKGV North discovered a firing position on the banks of the Seversky Donets River. To destroy the target, a raft carrying a TM-62 anti-tank mine was sent, which destroyed the fortification of the armed forces of Ukraine. In the Sudzha border area, Russian reconnaissance operators found an armored vehicle covered with wood. How logical is it to cover a vehicle with wood? After all, wood can burn quickly. Write your opinion in the comments. Why do you think they did this? The Russian fiber-optic drone slowly approached the armored vehicle, and with one hit, the armored vehicle was scrapped. Russian FPV drone operators struck their positions and bunkers. Then the pursuit of the personnel scattered in forested areas was launched. Russian drones carry out operations in the air day and night. Since FPV drones are very fast and very small, it is almost impossible to target or evade them. A powerful explosion destroyed the armored vehicle. Russian drones did it. Russian drones caught up with the armored vehicles in Luhansk and destroyed all the equipment and ammunition of the Azovs. At the same time, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, including the Bradley, were reportedly destroyed as a result of these attacks. The Azov Battalion is a military unit of the armed forces of Ukraine. Vovchansk region. A soldier of the Russian armed forces threw a backpack containing a TM-62 anti-tank mine into the Ukrainian armed forces fortress. The mine exploded and the fortress collapsed. The defeat of the AFU 57th OMPBR's personnel concentration zone on the territory of a textile factory near the village of Vovchansk by the concentrated fire units of the Russian armed forces.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
Northern operators are leafleting those in the encircled area to surrender. In the meantime, you can use YouTube Super Thank You to support us and our content. We need it to continue with our videos. Attack drones of the Russian Central Group destroyed the positions of the 151st Ukrainian Armed Forces Omber in the Pokrovsky direction. At the same time, they also hit their vehicles, halting their movement. Russian reconnaissance drone operators detected a camouflaged mortar position of the Ukrainian armed forces. Attack drones then mobilized and flew directly to the position. As a result of the impact of several FPV drones, the mortar position was destroyed. The crew is not visible in the video. They are probably on another mission, or they may have been aware of the drone's arrival and left the position. There could be many options. What do you think? A Russian fighter told about the fight between Russian and Ukrainian ground robots.
Когда выдвигаются группы, данная платформа уже заранее берет себе цель и начинает работать. Были случаи поражения подобной техники, да, колесной базы противника. Наша техника попала на такую машинку, они, конечно, не ожидали, но и мы ее прекрасно поразили.
In the direction of Kharkiv, VT-40 drones shot down 3 Baba Yaga drones. According to the news source, the total number of downed drones reached 140. There are many ways to shoot down drones in the air, like air defense systems, but there are easier ways than that. Shooting down a drone in the air with another drone. It published footage of the destruction of a helicopter belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces at one of the points on the front line. Russian paratroopers strike firing positions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kursk region. Tula. The Murat-SAN 137th Regiment of the Airborne Division destroys the artillery of the Ukrainian armed forces of the field storage facilities. It tracks the firing positions of howitzers and destroys them with accurate shots. A towed howitzer was seen in the middle of the road. How do you think this towed howitzer ended up in the middle of the road? A drone slowly approached and shot the towed howitzer. A destroyed American International Max Pro armored vehicle in front. The operational tactical aviation of the Russian Air Force continues to strike the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine. UAV operators of the 14th Independent Guards Brigade of the Vostok Special Forces Group strike targets, equipment, and positions detected in the direction of Shakhtarsk. UAV operators of the 36th Independent Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade of the Vostok Group destroyed 3 Baba Yaga-type drones of the AFU in the Shakhtarsk direction. Near the village of Kamenskoye in the Zaporizhzhia region, the fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod destroyed the M113 armored personnel carrier vehicle used by the armed forces of Ukraine. Apparently, the armored vehicle was previously attacked and abandoned by its crew. However, they left the door open. The drone operator took advantage of the open door, entered the armored vehicle, and destroyed it with a single hit. Near Bogdanovka in Kursk, an echo of a T-80B VA used by the Ukrainian armed forces was detected. Then the fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod went into action. At first glance, it circled around the tank and conducted reconnaissance. Then it delivered a hard blow to the tank. The second drone came to check the condition of the tank and was ready to carry out the second strike if necessary. But there was no need for that. The tank burned to scrap. Kharkiv direction. A vehicle carrying diesel fuel for ZSU was spotted. In no time at all, a Russian drone hit the vehicle and stopped it.
The temporary deployment point on the right bank of Kherson was destroyed. Russian FPV drone operators first conducted reconnaissance in the field. Then an attack drone was sent towards the fortified temporary deployment point they detected. The movement of a group of personnel was detected. The personnel hid inside a heavily hit house. Knowing they were being tracked by the drone, they chose to hide in an easy target instead of hiding in a more secure location. Drones capable of dropping munitions repeatedly dropped bombs on the ruined house. VT-40 drone operators carried out a drone strike on a position identified by the Ukrainian armed forces. The video shows a camouflaged armored vehicle. There is one personnel behind the vehicle. An explosion occurs when the Russian drone arrives. There is a bunker detected near the settlement of Pogrebki in the Kursk region. Drone operators in a controlled and calm manner struck the entrance door of the bunker. The position of the mortar crew of the Ukrainian armed forces was hit. The crew then quickly fled the scene. Russian spotters continued to follow them. The mortar crew hid in a basement. The coordinates were reported to the attack drone operators. A new attack drone mobilized and directly attacked the basement. A series of fiber optic drones simultaneously attack several M2A2 Bradley BMPs. as well as a pair of Humvees, a VAB APC, and an L119105 mm howitzer. A Leopard tank spotted in the Kursk region was destroyed by a precision strike. After the destruction of the Leopard tank, a truck in the same direction was attacked by a FPV drone. A personnel sitting on the side seat opened the door of the vehicle at the last moment and jumped out of the vehicle. The truck is now unusable. Another armored vehicle protecting or traveling in the same direction as the truck was destroyed by another drone attack just behind the truck. Fighting continues in the Kursk border region. Drones discovered the Strela 10 SAM system during reconnaissance. The SAM, surface-to-air missile system, is a land-based short-range air defense system. This system provides an especially effective defense against enemy aircraft and helicopters. The tankers of the Gram Sabur of the 35th Brigade of the Altai 35th Brigade of the Central Military District struck the identified temporary deployment positions with direct aiming. The intention of these strikes is to support the offensive of the offensive units of the Central Group approaching the town of Pokrovsk. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like. The DNR has tested a new Solist UAV platform for use in the Special Operations Zone, a TASS correspondent reports. Video: Eric Romanenko, Irina Gurieva, TASS.